Are you ready?
تعال يا
Alright.
حبيبي.
Let's do it.
تعال يا الشايب تعال. تعال يا الشايب.
Fuck that.
شغلت انا. والله قوي.
That was something.
والله قوي يقلع شكلك يا المتعافي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، يا أهلا وسهلا فيكم جميعا. معكم أخوكم زيادة والبارون، وفي مقطع اليوم نكمل أحداث لعبة Come Deliverance II. خلونا نبدأ. طبعا يا جماعة لو فتحنا الخريطة بنلاحظ أن المهمة هنا شوف توجه إلى اليمين هنا في ذا المكان، فعلى طول دايركت خلونا نروح للمكان. اوكي وصلنا. تعال يا حصاني.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problem.
ابشر ابشر
Greetings.
ابشر. المهمة هنا. اوكي.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
يا ولد من ذول الشلة العربية.
You're right there, laddie.
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
ايه من شد انا
Oh,
ماني
I
خادم.
know, I know. Old Simone's saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from
سكران يا
here.
جماعة فل.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
What?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
What? تعال خلينا نصفق يا عيال. يا ولد لا انا السيك
Now you're
السكر
gonna
هذا.
die.
تعال. والله المفروض ما يبكسني يا جماعة. أنا ليش قاعد أبعد راسي؟ لا تسألوني. القم يا شيخ. أيوه. الله يجعل يدك تكسر يا حمار. أنا آخذ سيميني بس أوريك.
You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit and fight!
القم. لعد. طقطق عليه.
You've no chance against me.
Slapping the goal!
القم يا شيخ.
Come on,
هي.
Oh, you wee bastard!
ما حد لاحظ الترجمة. واه.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your
هذا
people
ولد
here how we do
النبيل ده ولا
things.
ايش؟
Grandad? Why, Grandad?
قديم
An
متى؟
old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
هذا القائد حقهم.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse with a ribbon in your hair,
طقطق على ولده.
screaming out how you was Princess Sophie.
أحسن.
Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
أحسن.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
ها من في اسم
Henry.
الله أنت؟ وات
The Takoff blacksmith sent me.
ما
Radovan.
حد لاحظ الترجمة.
Blacksmith, eh?
حداد.
Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that
Got it, I
fool
don't know.
Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter.
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
قد حدد رجل.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir,
Not another word!
بصل
Leave
عليها.
us!
أكلت مخه.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to
كان
find
عثور
them.
عليه يب.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulders are acting up.
خليه
Yuriko
يرافقنا.
is shit-faced. And your son
The older...
أوه ابن هذا طلع.
All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
الله أخيرا هنري بدأ يخش مع النبلاء والأمراء وذول الأشياء.
So, lad, you're going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
عفا عليك. يبدو خلصوه يكون سيد بن
Yeah, I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do?
مكتسبة.
Or have you got any more questions?
نعم لدي بعض الأسئلة.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about.
أريد أن أذهب إلى حفل الزفاف.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
بيقول له
Well, I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Yep.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't you? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
طيب من هو هذا جوركو؟ من أنت في الحقيقة ينبغي أن نذهب.
We should
ما
probably
بأسر
get
كثير
going.
عشان ما
That we should. But it's getting
أجيب
pretty
لي.
late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
What? يا جماعة يمدينا أنام هنا. طبعا يا جماعة بعد ما رجعنا إن شاء الله توب إني أصرب. يعني طلع يشكون ماني عارف إيش
Keep the
الموضوع.
peace, and we won't have any problems.
يا حبيبي.
Greetings, Master Guard.
كمل المهمة. كمل المهمة.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
يلا أنا
All
مستعد.
right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
أبشر.
As you say, sir.
Accept the challenge of an old
عفا
man
عليك أنا
like
أقبل.
myself.
لا تحداني. قبول
Be an honor,
التحدي.
sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see.
يا
There's
حبيبي
an
انزل لي الشاي
abandoned
بلا
pen
كسر.
along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening. All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Seymour. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
لا حاجة أنا مسلح على مرة ما ستعطيني.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
أوه أقدر أختار.
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write...
But what I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the
بس يا
stomach for
حبيبي.
it. You can have my cudgel.
السمعة
It might be
مفقودة.
just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you,
Really?
Captain.
Save the thanks and get your arse into the pen.
يا اخي ايش هرجة المؤخرة في كل هرجة الاقيها؟ لا حول ولا. نترجم معاه مشكلة.
So, young'un, are you ready?
تعال
Alright.
يا حبيبي.
Let's do it.
تعال يا الشايب تعال. تعال يا الشايب.
Ah, fuck that.
شغلت انا. والله قوي.
That was something.
والله قوي يقلع شكلك يا المتعافي.
What do you say, son?
يا ولد صفقني يا جماعة.
Luck just wasn't on my side.
Luck's got nothing to do with it, son. The old man gave you a run for your money.
Oh, never mind old gnarly, Henry. If
يا جماعة
luck's
والله
not on your
ودي
side,
أرجع والله.
all the
ولا
talent
شايب
in the
يطقطق
world
علي.
won't help you.
I reckon
قهرني.
you and me got our own opinions, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
يقلع شكلي يا جماعة الشايب والله متعافي. والله الشاي متعافي. أخيرا يا جماعة وصلنا إلى المهمة. كلم الحبايب اليوم.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
أوكي.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
يقول لا تقول إني أنا موجود هنا. بنروح نستفسر. هذا المبنى.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
قرآن. لا حول ولا قوة.
That'll be all. Thanks.
استغفر الله العظيم. يا أخي أهين الترجمة يا شيخ. محترم زياد، شوف يقفل الباب وراه. طيب نقول للحبايب اللي هنا.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
أوه نبى نروح إحنا.
Should be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
أخي أنا ليش أضيع حصاني؟
Lord Jesus Christ.
يلا
If I
مشينا.
have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
Okay.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome. if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
من جد يا جماعة من هنا الأحداث بدأت تولع.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
طيب أنا بدور هنا في ذي المنطقة. والله تحت. اكتشفت أبلونيا.
Well then, did you find anything?
Nothing but sticks and trees.
Yeah, what else would there be? All right, we'll see if Gnarly's had more luck. Till we meet again.
What? اوكي هنا هي العربة.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart!
Excuse me?
لقيناها.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything. With the fire crackling and the wind whistling out, yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
I'm trying to tell a story for amusement.
اقترب من المخيم.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
طيب يا جماعة طلبونا انه نقترب من المخيم ونستكشف الجنود اللي هنا.
All right. But that ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the wench. Why? Some people might like it. I don't know who'd like that. And did they do something? What the fuck do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark? Leave him be, Honza. You're right. They did something.
ارجع.
They rolled around and came
بعد ما فتشت الحين ارجع له.
You two are arseholes.
طبعا يا جماعة بعد ما استكشفنا بنرجع الجنود او السير قوم.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
بالطبع ليس.
Sure am, sir.
Just watch and don't get your arse kicked like during training. So,
غثني
how are we going to
بالتدريج.
do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
يا جماعة يبغوني أنا اللي أطلق أطلق على الأعداء من فوق. لو أدري ما أعطيتكم الفكرة.
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern. You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me only...
You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of shit!
يلا يا جماعة.
Nice hit!
يا عيال صعب.
No chance. You're no match for us, fucker. Hey, that's the last one.
Now we've finished this!
والله إني فنان قاعد أطلق عليهم. تنسسه؟
Nice strike.
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
بالله كيفي.
That's better.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
يلا قدام.
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out,
اللهم إني صامت.
you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
تجربة لعبتك اللي. يلا يلا.
Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Seimin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords.
ايش بيسوي؟
I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
اوه.
What are you gaping at? At them!
يا ليل. بسم الله. بسرعة زياد بسرعة.
I'll rip your eyes open.
اوه ماي جاد. يا اخي طلقة الكروسبو غبية.
Don't spare him!
Now you'll die. Hey, that's the last one.
He's got no chance alone.
Go at him from the right.
خلي شاي. لا يا أحول. والله الشاي معضل. ما شاء الله. بالله يا. خلي علي. هاي السكين.
Fuck you. Nice try. You let him on nicely.
هي الشاي.
You want to try me? You'll be fucking sorry. Here's the last one. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry, hey, Henry, are you listening? Come here.
What now?
شابه.
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
طيب ابشر.
I'll go and
great. يلا خليني اروح اجيب. بس عايد اسرق يا شايب؟ لا اعطيني دقايق يعني.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Vincent.
اسكت. اسرق كل شيء مع الحبايب ذولي. عيني عينك يا زياد ترقص. يا زياد عيني عينك تسرق قدامهم.
Don't be rash, sir. You don't want bad things said about your
family. شكرا الله يعطيكم العافية على اللوت الرهيب. خذ سيفه. استنى يا الشايب انا عارف تقول لي طارد بصرف. وين الغبي ده؟ وين شرت هنا؟ بلحق ما عليه. يا جماعة وصلنا هذا هو. فينا.
Fucking front seat, fucking jewels, fucking everything.
شافني؟ هذا شافني ولا يستبله؟ وات؟ فقع شافني.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to.
هذا اللي كان يقود العربة.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
أنت لا تعرف أبدا ما قد يحدث. والله ما أعرف شو أختار يا جان.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Simeon, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no, I'm not going with you.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck. All right, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything.
سمعة مفقودة كمان.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Siemen. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
ايش اقول لي يا جماعة؟ ما ادري يحذف اليدين استخدام رحلة.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
وصلنا لحداد.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Siemen's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Siemen, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Siemen, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Siemen took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Siemen will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Siemen's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Troskovitz. What do you think of her?
تزوج أغنس سيمين لم أرى أغنس دعنا ننزل العمل.
Well, young Siemen is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Siemen. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
يبغاني يا جماعة في حفل الزفاف واحدة بنت تدخل معايا. ما أدري يقول لمين. لا يوجد أحد ينتظرني. مين تيريزا تنتظرني. ما أعرف مين تيريزا.
Yeah, and I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from a mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Siemen wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
طبعا يا جماعة بعد ما انتهينا من مهمة العربة طلبنا الحداد رادوفان انه نحضر له سيف الناسك. فاختصارا للوقت بصراحة حسيت انه مهمة ما لها داعي احط لكم في التصوير، فسكبتها وحطيت لكم اول ما جبت السيف وبس. هذا اللي حبيت اوضح لكم. خلوكم مع المقطع. طبعا يا جماعة بعد ما اخذنا السيف على طول نتجه للحداد ردفان. هنا توقع سيف الناسك، شايفين هذا؟
I really need to eat something.
نسمعه. يلا.
I feel quite hungry.
طبعا يا جماعة بعد ما خلصنا من السيف أخيرا هذا هو السيف. طيب سيف طليطلة الفولادي. ايش الاسم ده؟ طليطلة، ما ادري كيف ينطق. ضرب طعنة، ضرب قطع 126 متر. والله ديم هذا قوي مرة وذهبي. طيب خلينا نكلمه.
How can I help you today, friend?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what.
وإلى هنا وصلنا لنهاية المقطع. شكرا لكل شخص وصل هذه النقطة، الله يسعدكم ما قصرت. أتمنى ما تنسون زر اللايك والسبسكرايب واعطوني رأيكم بالأحداث اللي صارت. عندي نقطة بس حابة أوضحها يا شباب بخصوص المفترض ندخل اليوم حفل الزفاف في هذه الحلقة، لكن يا جماعة طلعت فيه مهام كثير مطلوب مني قبل حفل الزفاف. اللي انتوا تشوفونها هذه كلها قبل حفل الزفاف، حلو. للأمانة أنا لعبت لحفل الزفاف وشفت كل شيء صار، فبإذن الله حلقة حفل الزفاف راح تنزل لكم بكرة بإذن الله. أتمنى بس أنكم تعذرون بخصوص هذا الشيء. واللعبة تراها دسمة وصعب أني أحط لكم كل السوالف اللي تصير، لأنه في كلام ما له داعي أصلا. فأصلا اللي حطيتها المقطع بيتجاوز فوق الساعة وكلها سوالف، فما بتستفيدون أي شيء، ومحتوى بيكون كله كلام وما بيكون في أي أحداث وبس. وحبيت أوضح شيء ثاني بخصوص أنه اليومين اللي راحت أني ما نزلت، أو 3 أيام اللي راحت ما نزلت، كنت أمر بوعكة صحية، فقاعدين نحاول نسترجع عافيتنا شوي شوي، والحمد لله دحين يعني شوي أحسن. وبس كان معاكم أخوكم زياد أو البارون، وفي أمان الله.